It is a great satisfaction to greet you again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following. Top 4 dog behavior problems. Whether they develop from lack of training, reactions to the environment, or are small problems that become bigger over time, sometimes we need to work a little harder to maintain a healthy relationship with our pups. Below I talk about some of the most common training challenges and what you can do. 1. He doesn't come when you call him. Sure, it's frustrating when your dog ignores you, but in some situations, like near a busy street, it can be downright dangerous. Reasons your dog may ignore the cue can range from incomplete training to a negative association with the cue. The best way to encourage reflective remembering is to get back to basics. Since the word you used to remember may have a negative associated with it, introduce a new word, such as here, as if you were teaching a completely new behavior. Practice this at home first, and always give a special treat when your dog responds to it. Once your dog happily jumps up to you every time, he begins to test her in more challenging environments. 2. Pull the strap. The habit of pulling on the leash usually develops because the dog pulls and we follow. It can start in puppyhood, when it's not a big deal, and continue until it becomes an ingrained part of your walks. If you have a dog that pulls on the leash a lot, you have 2 options. Use a control tool to reduce your dog's ability to pull or train him to walk politely. Control tools, such as anti-pull harnesses, are designed to inhibit pulling. While they are a fantastic option for quickly reducing or eliminating pulling in many dogs, they are not perfect for all pets. Teaching your dog to walk without pulling takes dedication. The secret is to reward him for not pulling, even if it's just for a few steps at first. Use a cue word to let your dog know when he is in the correct position next to you, then follow up with a high-value treat. Little by little, increase it until you maintain longer stretches of polite walking in new environments. 3. Jump up. This annoying behavior is actually adorable when it starts. Your little pup jumps on your leg to get your attention, so of course you crouch down and show him all your love. But once the little puppy grows up, he's not so cute anymore. As with most problem behaviors, once jumping has a solid reinforcement history, it becomes more difficult to address. If your dog jumps on you when you get home from work, you can teach him that instead of getting your attention, his behavior has the opposite effect. When your dog jumps, turn your back to him until he stops or go to another room and close the door. Wait a few minutes before returning. If he is able to keep all 4 paws on the ground, greet him and pet him. If he jumps, move away again. Since listening to verbal cues can be difficult when a dog is overexcited, you can also teach your dog a clear nonverbal cue that means stay on the floor, such as crossing your arms. If your dog jumps on visitors, you can control his behavior by tying him to sturdy furniture when people arrive. This allows you to work with your dog on his greeting behavior and prevent him from jumping on people who might not appreciate that type of greeting. 4. Excessive barking. Dogs bark for various reasons, from warning of possible intruders to fear or distress. Since there are multiple causes for this behavior, the first step in addressing it is to discover what motivates the barking. You can control the behavior of some barking dogs by blocking the window for dogs that react to people outside, providing entertainment toys for attention-seeking dogs, or using pheromone supplements for dogs that bark out of distress. Ignoring your dog can also help in some situations. Dogs who bark when frustrated or to get attention will learn that barking doesn't work. Teaching your dog the quiet signal can help territorial and barking dogs become alarmed. When your dog barks, place your hand in front of his nose with a treat inside it so he can smell it but can't reach it. Once he stops barking to sniff your hand, say quiet and throw the treat a few steps away from him. Repeat the process until you can simply say quiet without having to put your hand in front of his nose, and then give him a treat. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.